Yo, wake up in the morning, London time. How you doing, my people? Mallam Spicey, love you know. Rah!
Alright, welcome everyone to the channel. Today we've got special guests all the way from West Africa, Nigeria, one of the most influential Afrobeats musicians to hit the streets of Nigeria. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we've got none other but Mallam Spicey. Welcome.
Yeah, man. Yes, man. It's good to be here, you know.
Welcome to the UK, Mallam Spicey.
Yes, I am.
Obviously, me and you will go way back. Let me just put that out there. I'm happy to, you know, be the one to share you with the rest of the world. Let people know who you are, a little bit about who you are, and I know you're like a closed book, so it's time to start opening the books page by page. All right.
Yeah.
So obviously we'll start with the normal generic questions that they ask. How did you get into music?
Well, music has always been my, you know, always been an inbuilt thing inside of me, you know. I remember I've been singing ever since, you know, I was a kid, like 10 years, 9 years, you know. I've been like listening to the dubs and all that, you know. Well, it all started, you know, like when I was 12, you know. But officially, 2004.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so at age 12, what do you remember?
Yeah.
What were the sounds you were hearing, and how did it just start popping up for you?
Yeah, I was listening to a lot of dancehall, Terror Fabulous, Buju Banton. That, you know, is about the dancehall. I grew up in the dancehall, you know, yeah, dancehall community, you know, ragga music. So it all started like that. So I started miming, you know, their songs.
Miming always is a good way to.
Yeah.
Oh,
you know,
good.
I started miming. Then from there, I started getting my own music, you know, and performing, you know, secondary school, you know, music competition and all that. So that was how it all started, you know.
Wow. So, like, you did mention a few names there. Would you just, who would you say were your early influences, like, with those sounds? Like, you mentioned a few names already, but
yeah,
I'm sure there are quite a few others.
There's a lot of, you know, I listened to a lot of dancehall and reggae music back then, you know.
Any artists in particular?
Well, Terror Fabulous, you know, one of the guys, you know, that really, you know, I used to learn his voice, you know. Then Buju, I used to listen to Buju Banton, you know, a lot of dancehall music. But my turning point was when I listened to Clipperton, King Shongo, you know, that's the Clipperton, you know, he kind of changed my music and balanced it up, you know, and you know, I got to another level, you know.
That's what's up, man. That's really interesting. So obviously you're doing music now, and at age 12 you've got this, you got what we call like the bug in your ear, and how did you end up running into Blackface?
Well, you know, Blackface, you know, is a big superstar, you know. You know, I was just a ghetto boy, you know, doing my music. You know, me and Marvelous Benji were friends.
Okay.
You know, and then that's a long time, man.
For those who don't know, Marvelous Benji actually produced Blackface's first album, right?
Yeah, Blackface's album. So myself and Marvelous Benji were friends. So we used to vibe a lot, you know, and they know the vibe, you know, they feel the vibe already at a young age.
Potential.
As a youngster, you know, so we did a track together. That was like my first demo.
All right.
So when I did that demo, at that time, Plantation Boys were the biggest thing in Nigeria. So when they split up, you know, Two-Face went to do his stuff, Face went to do his stuff, Black 2 was doing his own stuff. So So Black came to the studio and was like, yo, who's this guy? You know, when he heard my song, I never met him then. So when he heard the song, it was like, you know, so he put the word out there, you know. So yo, make Spicy link up. So I just called him. I was like, on a good day, you know, I just called him, yo, big man. Wagwan, it's me, Spicy, man. I said, yo, Spicy, man, come to the studio. I can't forget that day was on Thursday. So come to the studio, yeah, let's vibe, you know. So that Thursday, I got to the studio, and that was the first day I met Rocksteady.
Oh wow!
So
Rocksteady is a big deal too.
Yeah. So when we met, you know, I met. That was the first time I even met Blackface, you know.
Oh wow!
So when I came, you know, it was like, yo, Spicy, man, wagwan, you know. So we're just vibing, and you know, he introduced me, yo, this is my brother Rocksteady, you know, and from there, walking at the studio, get the beats going, and we did the song, It Pain Me, you know, and that was my, you know, and when we did that song was a big turning point at that time, you know. That's a long time, yeah, but it's still,
it's what you call an evergreen song.
Yeah, 2004, yeah, we did that, yeah, so that was how it all started.
Brilliant. So what shocked me now with what you said is, I thought I knew you before I left Nigeria. So now I'm just calculating in my head, like, actually, so if you did meet Blackface after Plantation Boys split up, that means we met in between.
Yeah, you know, you are London Burger. London Burger.
You know, so, but I could tell you, I remember, okay, so now it makes sense to me now. I remember getting the Blackface album and listening to it over and over and over again, and finding out these new characters, the Rocksteadies, Mallam Spicey.
Yeah.
What's the other guy's name? He wasn't on the album, though.
Yeah, Ras Mike.
Ras Mike. He wasn't on the album, was he?
Ras Mike and Papayanis.
Were they on Blackface's album?
No.
But they were he was in the video.
Yeah, Ras
Hard
Mike.
Life.
No. Ras Mike was not on that album, but you know,
he was around.
Yeah.
But he was in the video. Was it not the dreadlock with the bell?
Yeah, we did a couple of videos, you know, in Blackface's album.
On Black, yeah, I'm talking about,
album,
Get to Child album, yeah. That's
Show Me.
Okay, Show Me the Way, that's the video I'm talking about.
Show Me.
Yeah, so, I mean, from this side of things, we were really, really excited when we heard you guys sound and the new characters and the talent that was coming out from obviously what Blackface was cooking, and obviously your verse stood out on that song.
Yeah.
You know, some of the lyrics till date, they still challenge me. Like, I'm thinking to myself, what was this guy thinking in his head? Like when you said like bad man I manage, like, come on, who thinks of that? Because bad man I manage sometimes, you know, some bad men have to manage. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was definitely the breakthrough for you, I guess. Introduction to the world.
Yes, you know, I got one shot, and
You took it.
you know, I took it, and that was the foundation of Mallam Spicey, you know.
Brilliant. Come to good segue. How did you get the name Mallam Spicey? Because first of all, before you say anything, when we heard Mallam Spicey, everybody thought you were on House Subway.
Yeah, a lot of people do think that.
Like, come on, Mallam Spicey. Where did you get that name from?
Well, you know, when I first started, you know, as a youngster, you know, my name is Michael. So
Okay. M?
yes, Michael. So I used to be, first of all, when I started, you know, first of all I was Mickey Banton.
Mickey Bounton, okay.
Yeah, Mickey Banton. Then later, you know, I became Mickey Spice.
Mickey Spice, okay.
You know, so it was all built up to the spice. So one day, you know, like my friends, you know, we just be joking. They would be like, Malam, you know, they would be yapping me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But I now talked about it like, yo, it's Malam. Let me think about it. then I read the meaning to it. Malam in Hausa.
It's teacher, isn't it?
It means teacher or my friend.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Teacher or my friend, something like that.
No, Aboki is friend.
Aboki, yeah, teacher. It means teacher.
Malam is teacher.
You know, so the spicy
teacher.
So I'm, educate the people with the music and still make them bubble.
It's definitely a very, very catchy name, and I mean, it's very unique. Nobody has that name around the world. Nobody's very
just one Mallam Spicey.
There's only one Mallam Spicey. You won't have problems holding down your Instagram profile or Twitter for that matter. But however, I'm sure there are a few Mallam Spiceys out there now. After all these years using that name, people have been inspired.
Yeah, a lot of youngsters, they come up with something spicy, whatever spicy, but it's okay, it's good to inspire others.
100%. Tell us about your time as a member of the group Tribunal. If I'm correct, you had Blackface, Ras Mike, Rocksteady, and yourself.
And a new member came in later on.
Oh, okay.
Papa Yanis,
wow. So I didn't know about that. This is news to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys had some success. And good music. An album dropped.
Yeah, we did an album, What We Are. Tribunal album, What We Are. Talk about the ease of the society, and and funny enough, most of those songs we did then, those things are happening.
No, it's like a prophecy.
Like, we said all these things. Fela already said it before. Then when Fela left now, people have to, continue. So we did that, and they were acting like they don't hear now. It's now more crazy, so.
It's funny because, when Hard Life came out, we thought Nigeria was bad. Today
it's worse.
Nigeria is better than bad. It's mad. Not to throw Nigeria under the bus, but if you're from Nigeria, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That being said, so what I want to know is, you have very strong vocals. Ras Mike, an amazing vocalist. Rocksteady, amazing vocalist. Blacksteady, a proven vocalist, if you know what I'm saying. Were you guys fighting with verses? Was it like, oh, I'm jumping on this song, or who was the fastest writer?
Yeah, Tribunal just, we all just gel, Everybody got their own ways. Like Rocksteady is an R&B singer, if they, when I came into the scene, Black is a, the kind of music Black does, and we all inspired each other, and it brought the best out of each other. The moment was well spent.
Were you guys living together, or you just link up?
Then we used to live together. We used to have a Tribunal Villa,
Okay, I missed that one.
Yeah, Tribunal Villa.
I never made it to Tribunal Villa.
Yeah.
I didn't even make it to the Plantation Villa.
Oh yeah?
No, I was just at 22 Road. That's the most I did. But obviously this is 2001, right? I left, so
okay,
that's a long time. Yeah, so obviously the songs, like, oh my god, the songs were just cutting through, and there was such synergy between you guys, right? The only group that I could compare you guys to is Jagged Edge and 112. Forget the R&B part of what I'm saying, right?
Yeah. Why
I say this because Jagged Edge and 112, all of them happen to be lead singers. They could take a lead at any time.
Yeah.
But they are a group. Sometimes some groups you have like the lead, like Beyonce, then you have Kelly Rowland in the background, then Michelle will be balancing the vocals, just like Plantation Boys.
Yeah.
However, you guys, seemed like every single one of you had a very strong voice, even up to Ras Mike. His voice was different. However,
Tribunal, we took the music to another level. If you want to talk about dancehall music in Nigeria, we updated it. You get what I'm saying? You know, with the dancehall, when we dropped the songs like It Depends Me, then we did the Ahead of the Game song. You know, it was a shutdown.
Yeah, Ahead of the Game is powerful.
We did a couple of records and songs that, you know, that upgraded the dancehall feel in Nigeria. Then the rest of the others followed. You know, so
it still is a great group. It would be nice to have another Tribunal album. Hopefully you guys can make that happen. But we're here today to talk about Mallam Spicey in the UK.
Yes,
in full flesh.
Yes.
Wow. Let's go. Let's talk about that. Actually, no. Let's skip that. I want to talk about Blackface first, Festac second, and then I'll keep number 3 until he finishes with Blackface and Festac, because the reason why I don't know about Festac is what's your recollection of how things were happening then in Festac? Because obviously I was there myself, and I'll leave my opinion to myself. But what was your feeling back then in Festac then?
Man, Festac, you know, Festac is a love town, you know. First of all, you know, Festac, the word Festac is festival. You know, it's a festival town.
Fantastic.
So, you see, Festac is a place that it's you know, it's love, you know. There's love there, you know, and that love, when I moved to Festac, you know, I felt the love, and that love guided me to today, you know. So Festac is a town that definitely helped my music too. You know what I'm saying? And it has helped so many people. So many great people have come from that town.
Facts.
You know.
I'll tell you what, like what I can recollect, there was just an open door policy in Festac. Like anybody, like you could be short, fat, ugly, whatever, broke as a joke. People will take you in.
People will still take you in. Like Festac
look after you and treat you even better than they treat their own brothers at home.
Trust me.
There was definitely love in Festac. Hopefully there's still love in Festac.
Yeah, of course.
So, but what I really wanted to point out is like the musical scene at that point. It seemed like Festac had the baton, whereas like everybody who was going to be an artist, who was going to blow up,
everybody
had to be from Festac.
Yeah, everybody came to Festac, you know, coming to look for something, you know, like there's a place here, then Comfort Suit, you know, other artists, every artist from Nigeria comes there, you know,
to perform
to come network.
Oh, network, okay.
You know, to come and network, come to meet with the different artists. They want to do featuring and all that. You know what I'm saying? It was a place for networking, you know. Before the industry finally moved to Ireland, you know, Festac was a key place for networking and
100%.
you know, and all that.
I mean, if I remember, we had Defo Clan, Bomb Squad,
so many people,
Rough Rugged and Raw, which is part of Bomb Squad, Nitro, Azados, V-Rights. I mean, it was just Black Tribe. You know, I could go on and on and on and on. It would be nice to have a song mentioning all these guys' names one day. Like, where are they now? So then with Blackface now, obviously you guys are on good terms, right?
Of course, you know, familiar, you know.
I mean, Blackface is like the soldier boy of Afrobeats. You understand? People don't know how much work he's put in, but just because of the way he puts that energy out there, he can be misconstrued. But when I say the soldier boy of Afrobeats, it's because he's brought so many people to the limelight.
Of course.
And I don't think he's been given his flowers. And that is not everybody else's fault. It could be some of the fault has to go to him. Yeah, so how is it working with Blackface? And I'm sure because I know Blackface is just like he brings people together. So what was it like working with Blackface back then and compared to now?
Well, you know, obviously, you know, everybody know that, yeah, Black, you know, put me up on the, you know, give me the first shot. You know what I'm saying, to come to the industry, yeah, and I took it, you know, and our energy, you know, has been like, you know, just match, and that was why we could do all those records, you know. So it was very nice working with him, you know. The love was there, you know. Love has always been there, you know. So
that's that about Blackface, yeah.
yeah, everything has been, you know.
Cool.
Actually, tomorrow, you know, it is what it is. Family for life, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. All right, so my next question. Obviously, we're gonna go into the 1005 Naira song, right? What year was that? 1005 Naira, the song?
Yeah, that record was dropped, the single dropped November 2009, yeah.
November 2009. So,
yeah, ending of the year, yeah.
For those who don't know what I'm talking about, 1005 Naira is a single by Mallam Spicey, which happens to be a monster. It was a monster here. Without saying much, you just go into how did this 1005 Naira come about, the song?
Well, the song, you know, there was a time in Nigeria, you know, yeah, everybody was flexing, you know, and they started selling some chains, you know, fake ones, you know, and a lot of these guys, you know, they would just wear it, and they'll be dragging babe with chairman, we wear the real chain.
Oh God.
You know that kind of thing?
Yeah.
So you couldn't differentiate, but you still know that you got a everywhere. You know, so
okay.
a lot of them were wearing it, so that's, you know, the inspiration came, and you know, the song at that time, yeah, you know, Terry did a song like, I know he's not Mallam Spicey, that, you know,
Me and this stop for the fourth bar over.
So I was like, okay, if you want to shout out to your homie in your song, you don't have to be in a...
What, did they claim it was a shout out?
It doesn't, you know, it wasn't a shout. It was a let off, man.
Yeah, but did he say that to you?
No, no. We never had that kind of conversation. You know, we're cool. We've always been cool.
From that time?
From day one. We've always been cool, but I felt maybe he felt comfortable, you know.
To just say that?
Yeah, I don't know. But
that's interesting.
When I heard it, you know, I was like, man, that's my homie, man. But actually, man, the streets was like,
fuck that.
Fam.
That's
we need to hear something, man. You know, so I like, okay, fine, you know.
So wait.
And then, you know, the digital marketing wasn't
there
for streaming and stuff like this. It was the Alaba Igbo marketers in Alaba. You understand? So they were demanding, you know, it was a demand, like,
wow.
Yo, like, there was a time in one market I was like, no, I don't need to Nama Omi now. One market, Jack said, Spicy. Now we dey market one time.
Oh wow.
And then I was like, okay, fine. I want to do it, but I gotta do it.
So, just for those who don't know what we're talking about, there's an artist called Terry G. At the time, I'll explain how you could correct me. At the time, he had a song called, is it Free Madness? Free Madness. It was his breakthrough single. It was all over the place. Free Madness, you could check that out also, Terry G, Free Madness. And he had mentioned Mallam Spicey on that song, which most people consider diss. If I can remember properly, it was... How long after did you respond with 1005 Naira?
I think it took like 3-4 months.
3-4 months. Okay. So what then happened is when you play the Free Madness, you have to play the Free Cure. The 1005 now, it was called Free Cure. It was interesting. It's probably one of the best diss songs ever made in Nigeria, period. Like, you can go and check. I don't know who's made a diss song that's so blatant. And it was very musical, funny, and I think it actually defines you. It defines your name as Mallam Spicey, because there's a lot of spicy lyrics on there, you know.
Yeah.
You know, even lyrics that would still hold weight today, you know.
Yeah.
Quite a few punchlines, you know.
Yeah.
So that's just the backstory of it. We were hearing rumors over here that when DJs played a song that they were getting beat up. Is that true?
Well, I don't know how true that is, you know, but shit happens.
Okay, so have you ever gone to perform the song and you had any issues?
No.
Never.
You know, I'm spicy. I'm a star boy. You know, everywhere I go, they receive me with open arms. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Without this, nobody. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
So that's good to know. So, you never had no issues performing the song. No, so all of that stuff is just rumors. Now, with Terry G, you always had a good relationship with him.
Yeah,
you still have a good relationship with him, right?
Yeah, it's just for the music, man. It's no personal, yeah. So, of course, you know, we actually made a history together. So yeah, NASA and Jay-Z, they did their thing. You know, Arabmoney, they did their thing.
Yes, they did.
And what happened between us wasn't planned. It just happened, you know.
It was raw.
Yeah, it wasn't like, okay, it was planned. It just happened. So definitely it came out and everybody flexed from it and we've moved on.
Facts.
You know.
I think what surprised me more than anything is the fact that you guys were even cool. We thought you guys don't even see eye to eye. Everyone was expecting more songs, however, also, like maybe somebody will have another response and maybe we'll go back and forth, because at that point, the whole world, I would say the whole world, but me and my friends, we just loved Music Beef, man. Music Beef was just...
There was some response, but I didn't respond back.
Okay. Aha! There was another song he did, right?
Yeah, there was some other song, but
I don't remember what song that is.
I don't really remember them.
Okay. So, it's good to know that you guys are cool, and Terry G, much success to him. Definitely somebody who changed the game at some points in time.
Of course, you know.
So he did change the sound.
He contributed to the
industry,
so
facts.
Kudos to him.
Brilliant. Okay, so segue into our next question. What do you think about the new state of Afrobeats right now?
Well, you know, Nigeria right now is on the map worldwide, you know, and you know, music is everywhere. Yeah, right now we are filming this from the UK now, and you know, I've been to I come to this country. I've been now, you know, different cities, and the music Afrobeat is banging in every clubs in Jamaica.
Sure
the radio stations start playing it, you know, in the dancehall community. So America, it's already casted. London, yeah, in
sold
England, is sold out. Europe, everywhere. So it's time for Africans. It's time for Nigeria, you know, to explore the world too, you know, because there's bag of talents coming from the motherland, you know. So
that's good. I've been in 2009. Everybody was saying who's the Nigerian that's gonna win the first Grammy? Who's the Nigerian?
Yeah.
Now Grammy
nomination is the names are inside back to back. So Very soon, Mallam Spicey too, yeah? BET Awards. I'm coming for you. I gotta get mine, yeah? The dancehall king, yeah?
All right, so you're in the UK now. Tell us about why you're in the UK, just your time here, and what you've been able to achieve while you've been here so far.
Well, this is my first time in the UK, by the way. You know, it's been warm and the reception it's been nice. You know, the fans, they love music. You know, I love everything about the UK, and I really enjoyed myself, you know. I really enjoyed the tour. I really enjoyed...
What cities did you visit?
Yeah, I 4 cities and 6 events.
Yeah.
So I did 2 shows in London, then Manchester, Liverpool, and Bedford Milton.
All right, cool. You did miss a few shows, didn't you?
Yeah, of course. I did miss like 2 cities. Yeah.
Okay, that's the Helen Paul.
Yeah, the Helen Paul.
Yeah, I was aware of that.
I did miss Coventry. I missed Bristol. Yeah.
Okay, you've been hooking up with some artists while you've been here.
Yeah, you know, been networking, you know, connecting. You know, the UK entertainment is large, you know, and London is a center, you know, so it's been, you know, been connecting, you know.
Brilliant.
We're open for business, you know. Everybody's our friend. Till you know.
Till you do someone. What was I going to ask? New music?
Yeah, I have a new song. Yeah, this is...
No, were you able to do new music?
Yeah, new music. Yeah, of course. You know.
While in the UK?
Yeah, in the UK. Yeah, of course I, you know, make some music. But, you know, I was on the road most of the time, so the chance there was no chance for me to really get to do some stuff. But maybe next time when I come to the UK, you know.
Who would you like to work with in the UK? Put the names out there so that they could hear it.
Yeah, I would definitely like to work with Skepta. I definitely want to work with what's the other black Ghanaian?
Stormzy.
Yeah, Stormzy, yeah. And Mr. Easy.
Mr. Easy. Okay, Mr. Easy is in Nigeria, I think.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he stays. I think he stays in UK, right?
Well, I don't know. These guys, they could stay anywhere they want to stay in it.
Yeah, so
they got it like that. So so you did mention Mr. Easy,
yeah,
Stormzy, Skepta.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any Afrobeats artists you'd like to work with?
Of course, yes. I'm a Nigerian, you know. So definitely, yeah.
Any names you want to put out there?
Yeah, definitely want to work with, you know, Bonner, you know, Davido, Wizkid. Definitely, you know, there's a bunch of other talents. Malam, Fino, you know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Definitely. Hopefully they watch this and they could, you know, somebody should send this to them. All right. You have a new single out. And you got the video running.
Yeah.
So tell us a bit about that.
Yes, yeah. I just dropped a new single, 1 in a Million. And, you know, it's a big vibe, you know, dancehall, Afrobeat, dancehall movement, you know. And so far, you know, it's been going good. You know, the video is on YouTube, been getting the views. You know, it's just a month now, and I can see the numbers are going up, so
that's a good thing.
Numbers don't lie. So it is what it is. 1 in a million. So keep streaming, and you know, you can share, you can download, do whatever you want to do. It's your boy Mallam Spicey. I got you, all my fans. The king is back. You know what I'm saying?
What's your plans for the next 10 years as an artist?
Well, it's to improve myself and you know, to the music business, you know, like, you know, the youngsters are coming up here and we have to be part of some development things, you know. So definitely I have a dancehall franchise. I'm the dancehall franchise CEO, you know, so we're gonna be signing some artists too. You know, we're gonna bring some other people on too, because me too, I got the shot. I wasn't just here like that. You know, someone gave me the pass, and definitely
They pass you the ball.
yeah, so I have to
Wrong with it.
pass the ball back, you know, to the youngsters, you know.
So what are you saying, like maybe a record label here?
Yes, of course. That's a franchise is already a record label.
All right.
My record label, you know. But we're still, you know, bringing it up.
Developing.
So yeah, so very soon we're gonna go into the artist development project.
You looking to bring artists here?
Of course, I'm looking to sign some artists, give them a good life, you know, and show them how the business is being done, yeah? And, you know, just like we know 50 Cent, him got G-Unit, he do a whole lot of things, so it's my time now.
Brilliant. All right. So, what would you say are your strongest points as an artist? What makes you different from everybody else?
Well, first of all, Mallam Spicey is Mallam Spicey. One Mallam Spicey. Can't hear like some names have, you know, people can like, you know, like I've heard it before. Yeah, but
sounds familiar.
yeah. So Mallam Spicey, first of all, I'm Mallam Spicey. I'm the dancehall king. You know, I created the modern dancehall in Nigeria. You know,
Big.
I took it upon myself that we have to change the face of the dancehall music, and definitely a whole lot of them came out and, you know, vibing to date.
Music, yeah.
So, well, we're sailing up, going up.
Well, for me, I would say one of your strongest points are your use of words in your lyrics and how your lyrics can come across as interesting. I'll say spicy.
Yeah.
You got spicy lyrics.
Yeah, man.
I would say that's a strong point, and one of your strong points anyway. Just to let you know that. But definitely, I like what you said. It's not about just yourself. You're thinking about others and the future. Upcoming artists that are looking up to you, and you're trying to leave a proper legacy for them and a blueprint, right?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, cool. So, who's your favorite musician right now?
Wow.
I know you wasn't expecting these questions, but boy.
Favorite musician right now? I don't even know. I just listen to a bunch of music, you know.
Who have you got on repeat? Or who's that person when you pick up your phone? I want to listen to music. Boom, that person.
That would still be King Shango, you know.
King Shango, yeah?
Keep it on.
Oh, right. Okay, cool. Well, there you have it.
I listen to a lot of music, yeah, but that vibe, you know. Yeah.
He's definitely a legend, and it's good to know that you look up to someone like him. Obviously, for those people who are watching and are just trying to find their way in the music industry, what advice have you got for them?
Well, if you know you're an upcoming artist and you want to make it in the business, first of all, you know, you gotta first of all be creative, very, very creative, because you know there's a bunch of talent out there too. And number two, you have to stay out of drugs, because most of these boys claiming to be artists, before you know, they won't smoke, you go past there. Don't get me wrong, yeah. It's good to smoke some weed, yeah. But
no, in excess.
No, don't kill yourself. And the funny part again is not that they will just be relaxed on that one. They start to pop pills.
I'm telling you, it's almost like to be an artist now. You don't need to be
high.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You don't feel like you need to be high to put yourself in the right mood, because once you do that, then you need to always do that. So try to be sane, you know what I'm saying?
Sorry, I'm laughing, man. Bro.
Yeah, of course.
I mean,
No, it sounds funny, but
before you get to the studio, you need to buy a bag.
Normally, if we did studio, at least you know say you're any day. You're short of any, you know, you're loud D, normal level. But what I'm saying is, don't do too much and don't do drugs, yeah? And that's gonna distract you a lot, you know, it's gonna take your time. And time is what nobody has. You might feel like because you're a youngster, or you have all the time in the world. Nah, man, you don't got all the time, you know, you gotta make history on time. You know what I'm saying?
Brilliant. All right, just closing out now. Your single, 1 in a Million, if you want to introduce it and where they can find it, how to, where they can find you, if they want to follow you, and what you're doing next. Obviously, if you're going to be in Nigeria, your next shows and stuff like that.
Well, 1 in a Million is everywhere now in all the music digital platform. You can, download, stream it. It's banging, baddest Afrobeat dancehall music.
Great song, by the way.
You know what I'm saying? For all you lovely ladies. So, go get it, yeah?
All right. So, on that note, I go by the name of T. Ali Arabmoney, Mallam Spicey, the dancehall king, aka Asiwaju of dancehall.
No, now you be Asiwaju of London now.
Asiwaju of dancehall.
Asiwaju of London.
It's been great having you. I'm sure you enjoyed your stay in the UK and you enjoy it as you stay some more.
I had a good time. UK fans are lit. UK people are lit.
Yes.
100%.
Yes. This show was obviously sponsored by the Bati, Haditu, and who's my last sponsor? Oh my God.
Dancehall franchise.
Haditu. Dancehall franchise, yeah. His label. Okay. Cut. This show was brought to you by the Bati and Haditu. Thank you guys for watching. Like, share, leave a comment, and let me know what you guys want to hear next. What kind of interviews you like me doing. Obviously, I've brought Mallam Spicey to you. You guys don't know the story behind the artist, the songs, the hit songs. Now you have a little bit of background information. And keep following and supporting Mallam Spicey.
Yeah, and you can follow me on Instagram at Mallam Spicey, and my YouTube. Subscribe to my channel, Mallam Spicey. Let's keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
Don't know. So, on that note, see you on the next one. Peace.
Yes, sire. Mallam Spicey there. I will be performing live, Smade, Friday night. Come out. Mallam Spicey gonna be live in Smade. You don't know. Alongside Rootbone, T. Ali, gonna be live. Come out. Outsiders, we are sad.
You already know. Heading off to Nigeria.
Signing out. Thank you, UK. I had a good time, Mallam Spicey, I'll be back. I love you.
Peace, boss.
All right, man.